Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a man in Laurel County is facing charges after a woman called saying she saw her stolen vehicle in a parking lot. And there will be a new site popping up that folks might be able to look at for a new home.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. Happy August 1st to you. I'm Amelia Lee here with you on this Friday, and it is 5:31. Also time for a look at our weather with Megan Dusmall. Megan, what's going on? It's hot outside. We know that. Sweltering, scalding. All those hot words.
Yes, those words are finally going to be thrown out of our vocabulary as we're heading into your weekend. There's the good news, but still a little bit of that warmth this morning as we're sitting in the low 70s. There's not going to be much change in these temperatures over the next couple hours, only about 10 degrees warmer as we head into the hottest parts of your day. Here's a look at those forecast highs, mainly sitting in the upper 70s and low 80s. We have not seen those 70s as the high in a long time, so it's definitely nice to see that as we're starting off the next month. Now, we are seeing just a little bit of rain this morning as we travel into portions of Breathitt, Magoffin, and Perry County. That's when we're going to see the heaviest of the rainfall, and rain will be clearing out as we're going through the next couple of hours. And in terms of what you can expect over the next couple hours, again, that gradual buildup of that warmth will hit the hottest temperatures of the day around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Again, upper 70s and low 80s with a mixture of partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. Amelia.
5 people are hurt after a house exploded in southern Indiana. It happened just before midnight Wednesday night on Washington Way in the Jeffersonville area. When officers got to the home, they found the people injured in the front yard. 2 of them flown to a hospital, the others taken to a hospital by ambulance. So far, investigators have not determined what started that fire. A Bath County man faces charges after police launched an investigation about a reported sexual abuse case. Police responded to a call Wednesday for assistance from a home in Owingsville. After witnesses identified Jonathan Anderson, police found him at a business within the city limits before interviewing him. From there, he admitted to sexually abusing a child. Anderson was taken to the Rowan County Detention Center. Firefighters were called to a crash involving a car hitting a person and then an excavator. It happened yesterday a little after 1. Firefighters found the victim lying in the ditch. Both the driver and person hit were taken to Paintsville ARH for an evaluation. An investigation is underway. No other details were given at this time. The Floyd County Sheriff's Office is asking the community for help searching for a man they say is responsible for the theft of a UTV in the Wayland community. WYMT's Buddy Forbes has the details.
Deputies with the Floyd County Sheriff's Office say a call came in early this week when a side-by-side was stolen from a home in the Still Creek area.
The owner of the side-by-side and the person who lived in the residence there was able to positively identify a subject. She had video of that subject leaving the scene on the side-by-side, and we have been trying to locate it since that time.
The footage showed a man identified by the homeowner and investigators as Thomas Wade Price leaving the property on the black and red Honda Pioneer.
Mr. Price is currently wanted on 6 outstanding warrants out of Floyd County. Deputy May has put out information on him to try to get himself and the side-by-side located. So we haven't had a lot of luck with that, so we're asking the community to try to help us.
Sergeant Kevin Thacker says the homeowner's camera footage served the department well, creating a clear picture of what happened and who they are looking for.
We recommend that a lot of people do that. The cost of it's so low now for a lot of people that it helps in these investigations, and we have solved and recovered lots of items because people have their own security cameras at their residences.
Though the department has not located Price or the UTV, Thacker says investigations like these are much easier when the public is involved. So they shared the information on the department's Facebook to ask folks to keep their eyes open.
He is a wanted individual. He has 6 outstanding warrants out of Floyd County, so we would ask that nobody approach him. Just call 911 and let us know a location of him.
In Floyd County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
And if you do see that side-by-side or Price, deputies say you can call 911 or contact the Sheriff's Office at 606-886-6711. More than 100 pounds of drugs were seized by police in Hopkins County in a recent drug bust. Officers with the Madisonville Police Department say several hundred pounds of marijuana, cocaine, and meth were confiscated. Authorities say guns and a large amount of money were brought in. No word on if any arrests have been made. A man in Laurel County is facing charges after a woman called the sheriff's office saying she saw her stolen vehicle in a parking lot. After a traffic stop, deputies confirmed 42-year-old James Gregory of London was driving that vehicle. Deputies say Gregory claimed that he bought the vehicle from someone for $500. He was also found with a large amount of fentanyl, baggies, and pipes.
We're actually making a dent right now in Laurel County, and we're going to continue to make that dent, because when we solve drug problems, we solve other problems like traffic crashes, thefts and burglaries. All of those decrease whenever you get drug traffickers off the streets.
Gregory was also wanted on an outstanding warrant. He faces several charges and was taken to the Laurel County Detention Center. A Texas murder suspect was arrested in Montgomery County. Mount Sterling police helped the FBI to arrest 44-year-old Marco Martinez. He was wanted for a 2023 homicide in Dallas. Officers say he'd been staying at a home on Spencer Pike. He's being held in the Montgomery County Detention Center, and he awaits extradition to Texas. Well, if you ever wondered what it takes to be a police officer, the London Police Department will tell ya. The LPD is hosting its Citizens Academy for folks interested in that career field. Public Affairs Officer Hobie Doherty says they are there for the community and will answer any questions.
It's for people that may have questions about police procedures or what it takes to be a police officer or anything like that, or people who are interested, especially younger folk who are interested in becoming an officer themselves. It really gives them an insight to what the job entails.
Doherty says it's a 10-week course and is on Thursdays at 6 o'clock at the department. The Housing Development Alliance assists flood survivors, but their work doesn't stop there. HDA Executive Director Scott McReynolds says they have a goal to serve low-income and working families throughout the mountains. McReynolds says along with high-ground housing communities in Breathitt, Letcher, Knott, and Perry counties, there will also be a new site popping up that other folks might want to look out for.
We actually have a little subdivision we're developing in Leslie County, which is really exciting, because it's the first subdivision in Leslie County in a number of years.
HDA is continuing their Hope Building program too, working with folks in addiction recovery as they build homes at the development sites. Governor Andy Beshear says one county was denied public assistance in relation to the severe weather that's affected parts of Kentucky in May. In a letter, FEMA says they determined that infrastructure in Leslie County was not impacted enough to warrant their designation under the public assistance program. In a statement, Governor Beshear says he's disappointed in the decision and his administration plans to appeal it. Well, officials in Perry County are encouraging folks to get out in the community. The Perry County Fiscal Court has planned the summer games. People of all ages are invited to come out and play or just watch. Judge Executive Scott Alexander says the events have been a big hit.
It's not a competition. It's just an evening to where you can come out and plug yourself in if you want to learn something new. Pickleball's really taken off, and I've seen people from multiple counties down at the tennis courts / pickleball courts, and so those activities are taking off.
Alexander says pickleball has been very popular, and they offer other games like putt-putt, wiffle ball, and kickball. The Kaywood Ledford Boys and Girls Club has a special event coming up. On August 4th, the club will be giving away 50 laptops and back-to-school backpacks to kids in the area. Chief Executive Officer of the club, Katina Haynes, says the club would not be able to do this without the help and support from AT&T and Taco Bell. Haynes says this will positively impact young folks in the area.
We still have families who have needs that are so great, and I'm so happy that the Boys and Girls Club is here to be able to fulfill those needs and give a level playing ground to the kids of Appalachia, because you know I have friends who live in bigger cities and their kids get to do things that are just unheard of here.
The event is happening on Monday afternoon from 1 until 3 at the Boys and Girls Club in Harlan County. Workers ask that you do RSVP. Well, it's summer, and that means if you have been spending any time outside, you've probably noticed the mosquitoes out and about. With all of the heat we experienced in recent weeks, as well as that rain, it means those mosquitoes are out in full force. Eric Goff, founder of No Mosquitoes, says standing water attracts mosquitoes, and that's where they actually lay their eggs.
Really need about a bottle cap full of water to breed. So a big thing I think people don't look at or they overlook is their gutters. If you haven't got those cleaned and they've got standing water in them, that's perfect.
Goff says keeping your lawn cut and your bushes trimmed can help with reducing the number of mosquitoes in your yard. Mosquitoes can also be attracted to us directly, including by the carbon dioxide that comes out of our airways when we breathe. While there's also a new school year on the horizon, some students start dealing with that back-to-school blues, including anxiety. Chelsea Parker, a school counselor for Bowling Green Independent, has tips to keep emotions at bay this year. She knows going back into the classroom can be nerve-wracking for some kids. Not only can it be uncomfortable for students, but for their parents too.
Give yourself grace in that transition time and know that life is going to look a lot busier with back to school and sports or after school activities and still having to maintain a job and maintain the household.
Parker also recommends getting your student prepared for school now. That means earlier bedtimes and helping younger kids to be more independent with their morning and evening routines. Well, earlier this week, we did mention some of those back-to-school start dates, and here are some more as well. Floyd County schools will be back in session August 13th. The Owsley County School District will start their new school year on August 7th, and those in Martin County can begin on August 6th. And we are currently working on a full list of back-to-school dates. That's on our website, WYMT.com. It's 5:42. Jenna Ortega is coming back to Netflix for season 2 of Wednesday. That and more in today's ION Entertainment.
And we're watching some showers this morning. I'll tell you what you can expect for the rest of the day coming up.